ये आ रहा है, ये नहीं आ रहा है, फिर ये वाले क्वेश्चन सारे आ रहे हैं, ये क्वेश्चन, हाँ ये क्वेश्चन भी इसके अंदर आता है, नहीं ये क्वेश्चन कैसा है, ये उस टॉपिक के अंदर आएगा ना यार, दिस क्वेश्चन इज़ नॉट कमिंग. दिस वॉज मी, as I want to provide you notes as per latest syllabus so that you don't get confused what you need to study and what not.
Confusion ही confusion है, solution कुछ पता नहीं.
Thus, I have filtered my notes accordingly and even I'm providing you NCERT textbook answers as per the latest syllabus. It literally took me a lot of time. बहुत काम कराते हो तुम लोग. Anyways, videos are coming for other subject also. So first of all, do one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, then subscribe now. And if you have not watched the introductory video, then please watch it once. I know most of you are crystal clear with the revised syllabus, but some are not. And still, if you have some doubts, then I'm going to clarify them. And those who don't want to see me explaining the revised syllabus can directly reach to the end of this video. There I have told you some special things which will support your exam preparation. Also, a preview of how you can view or download my notes I have given at the end of this video. सब कुछ at the end of video दे रखा है. Revised syllabus कौन देखेगा यार? And I really hope you will find this video useful. Let's get started. Hey, so I have tried to make it somewhat interesting. Let's see. So first of all, our aim is to get 100 on 100. Let's think big. At least if we will think for the 100, we will be able to score 95 plus, isn't it? Let's see the course structure. Chemical substances, nature and behavior 26, world of living 23, natural phenomena 12, effect of current 14, natural resources 5, total 80, internal assessment 20. Now here is a tip for you. Please complete all your assignments on time, maintain your notebook neat and clean, and make your teachers happy. Okay, you can easily score 20 on 20, so don't miss that opportunity. Now here is very important thing, that is read NCERT textbook thoroughly. You all have must heard it that NCERT is your Bible, Quran, it is all kinds of your holy book. You need to read each and every sentence of NCERT textbook. And trust me guys, if you are reading it properly, then 20 on 20 MCQs to meri guarantee hai. Because CBSE people strictly restrict themselves up to NCERT. It's a humble request. Please don't miss any page of NCERT. So you can take the screenshot of this. Let's move to chapter number 1, which is chemical reactions and equations. Now no reduction, you need to study everything over here. Let's see what all we need to study. Right. Chemical equation, balanced chemical equation, implications of balanced chemical equation, types of chemical reactions which are your combustion, decomposition, displacement, double displacement, neutralization, precipitation, oxidation and reduction. Once again, when you are going through all the types of chemical reactions, go through all of their examples also. Sometimes they just ask that give the example. So definition and example. And in MCQs, like they are giving you the example and only you need to identify which type of reaction is it. Is it decomposition or is it combination? So go through all the examples. Don't be sad. In upcoming chapters, syllabus is getting reduced. Yeah, so chapter 2, acids, bases and salts. No reduction, study everything. What all you need to study? Everything. Yeah, so here is a quick overview. Their definitions, like acid, base and salt definitions. In terms of furnishing H plus and OH minus ions, journal properties, examples and uses, concept of pH scale, and importance of pH in everyday life, preparation and uses of sodium hydroxide, bleaching powder, baking soda, washing soda and plaster of Paris. These are like the 5 favorite things, isn't it? Yeah. Chapter 3, metals and non-metals. Now here is the good news for you. Some topics are deleted. Yep. Let's see what are they. Like what all you need to study. You need to study the properties of metals and non-metals, physical and chemical both. Reactivity series, formation and properties of ionic compounds. What are the deleted topics? Basic metallurgical processes, corrosion and its prevention. right? To avoid all kinds of confusion, I am giving you the page number which you don't have to read. Please mark it out, which you don't have to read, 49 to 54. And hope you are happy now. You can take a screenshot of it. I would like to make clear some things about page number 49. So this is your page, right? Let's first divide it into these two parts. Now this is the thing which you need to study, and this you don't need to study in page number 49. Let's move to chapter number 4. Carbon and its compounds. Again, a big change in this chapter, which is like absolutely marvelous. Some topics are deleted. I wouldn't say most of the topics are deleted. Yep. So what you need to study? You need to go through covalent bonding in carbon compounds, versatile nature of carbon, and homologous series. Now, what are all the topics which you don't need to study? And after reading all these topics, this was my reaction. मतलब यार लिटरली हद हो गई, क्या हाइप होता था इस चैप्टर का. लाइक वी यूज्ड टू से तेरा कार्बन एंड इट्स कंपाउंड्स हो गया है, एंड द अदर पर्सन विल से हाँ हो गया है. अच्छा इसका नॉमेनक्लेचर बता. चल नहीं तू बता इसका नॉमेनक्लेचर. इसमें क्या है, ये वही है ना ये अपना CBSE वाला ने लाइक पूरा हाइप बिगाड़ दिया इस चैप्टर का. मतलब आई एम नॉट एट ऑल हैप्पी विद दिस. इतने सारे टॉपिक्स में डिलीट करने से यार. एनीवेज, good luck for you. Again, the NCERT book page numbers which you don't have to read, 67 to 76. Screenshot time. I will again like to make it clear, this is your, you can divide it into two parts. This part is your coming, the nomenclature and all is your not coming. This was page number 67. So like if I have told you 67 से 77 तक 76 तक मत पढ़ो, तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि ये ऊपर वाला पार्ट भी पूरा छोड़ देना है. Therefore I am making it clear, okay? So let's move to another chapter. That is chapter number 5, periodic classification of elements. No reduction, study everything. So to be specific, what you need to study, you need to go through need for classification, early attempts at classification of elements, the Dreitz's, Newland's law, Mendeleev, right? Modern periodic table, gradation and properties, valency, atomic number, metallic and non-metallic properties. So be specific, like when you're revising things, now just see that are you done with all these topics. Let's move to chapter number 6, life processes. So here basically we are starting with the biology. No reduction, study everything. What all you need to study, you need to go through the living beings, basic concept of nutrition, respiration, transport and excretion in plants and animals. Again, do diagrams properly. I have provided with the notes, and I have provided all the diagrams and everything. Go through all of them. Don't be so sad. Chapter 7, control and coordination, which is a breaking news. तुमको पहले से पता चल गया होगा, मुझे recently पता चला. So it was a breaking news for me. This is basically your chapter, but the whole chapter is cancelled and the whole chapter is removed, so you don't need to study everything. And if I would have been in your place, and I would have been literally dancing over there, and you guys are like so sad. First of all, be happy, jump, dance. Like, itna syllabus to come ho gaya, and rest all things you can cover up, okay? So just bring your energy level out there, and first of all be happy. You are having ample of time with you. You are having very good topics to study. Most of the complicated parts are removed and you are going to rock this time, okay? तो थोड़ा नाच लो, थोड़ा तो नाच लो. Let's move to chapter 8, how do organisms reproduce. No reduction, study everything. What all you need to study, reproduction in animals and plants, asexual and sexual reproductive health, need and methods of family planning, childbearing and women's health. पढ़ना पड़ेगा. Let's go to chapter number 9, heredity and evolution. Again, good news, some topics are deleted, a lot of topics are deleted. So let's first see what all we need to study. Heredity, Mendel's contribution, laws for inheritance of traits, sex determination, which is going to be a brief introduction. So deleted topics, basic concepts of evolution. Again, let's see the NCERT page numbers. NCERT book page number which you don't have to read, 147 to 158. Hope you are going to find all these things useful. So what's the best thing? It means the chapter is no more just heredity and evolution. It is only heredity. The whole evolution is cancelled. Slow. Okay. Chapter 10, light reflection and refraction. No changes. Have to study everything. I will read out the topics for you. Yes. Reflection of light by the curved surfaces, images formed by the spherical mirror, center of curvature, principal axis, principal focus, focal length, mirror formula, derivation is not required, magnification. Please go through the definition of all this also, okay? The definition, it can be asked in 1 marker. What do you mean by principal focus? 1 mark definition you need to give, right? The refraction, laws of refraction, refractive index, refraction of light by spherical lens, image formed by spherical lens, lens formula, again derivation is not important, magnification and power of lens. Also do practice the numericals of this chapter, very important. Let's move to chapter. थोड़ा सा complex है, like we can say, but if you need some practice in that, okay. इतने ज़्यादा कुछ complicated questions भी नहीं आते हैं, just you go through all the NCERT questions. NCERT में इसमें physics में especially solved examples होते हैं. Even I have done in my notes. So either you go through my notes or like go through the textbook. Solved examples are also very important. Let's move to chapter 11. The human eye and the colorful world. Again a lot of reduction you will find. What all you need to study? You need to study the refraction of light through a prism, dispersion of light, scattering of light, applications in daily life. This is the only chapter in the physics where you need to go with some of the diagram type, I can say. Like in the light and all, you need to make those ray diagrams and all, but here like through the prism you need to make. Dispersion of light, scattering of applications in daily life, early sunrise, early sunset, like that concept is there now. So for that also go with the diagrams. Right, and the deleted topics, functioning of a lens in the human eye, defects of vision and their corrections, applications of spherical mirrors and lenses. Now just listen to me for 1 minute. What I actually did and what my teachers also told, this topic was very important. Till last year it was very important and एक question तो पक्का होता था यहाँ. So now there is no much point left in going through all the previous year papers, ठीक है. पहली चीज़ तो पेपर पैटर्न भी चेंज मिलेगा. दूसरा जो टॉपिक्स डिलीट हुए हैं ना, उनमें से तुमको मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस मिलेंगे. इट मीन्स वहाँ से एक भी क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा अब तो द टॉपिक्स विच यू आर हैविंग, उनको इतना परफेक्ट कर लो दैट यू विल बी लाइक दो तो मुझे क्वेश्चन दो, मतलब तुम दो. You should have that spirit, right? So like if these topics are deleted from which most of the questions used to come in most of the frequent years, now they are not going to give a single question from this. So this is having a greater and greater weightage. So please, whichever topics now coming, give them your more than 100%, perfect them. Let's come back to the topic. The page numbers which you don't have to read, 187 to 191. NCERT textbook read कर रहे हो तुम लोग, I'm telling you, okay? The whole human eye is cancelled. It means human eye निकाल दी, colorful world देखो. Let's move to chapter number 12. अच्छा okay, हाँ this thing again in page number 191. इधर first let's divide it into 2 parts. This part is not going to come, this is going to come. Chapter 12, electricity. No reduction, study everything. What all you need to study? Electric current, potential difference in electric current, Ohm's law, resistance, resistivity, factors on which the resistance of a conductor depends. ये question जो like ये जो part है ना, like एक question तो समझ के चलो यहाँ से आने वाला है. Most of the times it is asked. Okay. Series combination of resistors, parallel combination of resistors. It usually comes like in 1 markers nowadays. Nowadays मतलब from previous year, like हमको वैसे आता था. It can come in any way, but I'm just giving you a little overview. Where were we? Yes, and its application in daily life. Application in daily life can be a 3 marker question. Heating effect of electric current, its application in daily life. Electric power, interrelation between P, V, I and R. Don't give me that kind of look, okay? सब कुछ सही है ना? You're going to rock. Let's move to chapter number 13, magnetic effects of electric current. Again some topics are deleted. चल क्या रहा है, मतलब नहीं चल क्या रहा है, कुछ डिलीट नहीं है, कुछ डिलीट नहीं है, डिलीट है, डिलीट है, डिलीट है, डिलीट है, कुछ डिलीट नहीं है, कुछ डिलीट नहीं है, पूरा चैप्टर ही हटा दो, चैप्टर डू नॉट एग्जिस्ट, इसमें से आई हटा दिया, इसमें से ये हटा दिया, इसमें से व्हाट्स हैपनिंग मैन, दिस टुक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम एंड hope you are finding it useful. If not, then share it with your friends, they will find it useful. Okay, let's get back to the topic. Yes, so what all you need to study: magnetic effects, field lines, field due to a current carrying conductor, field due to a current carrying coil or solenoid. Again, solenoid one is very important, like frequently questions are asked. Force on current carrying conductor, Fleming's left hand rule, electric motor, electromagnetic induction, induced potential difference, induced current, Fleming's right hand rule, electric generator, direct current, alternating current, frequency of AC, the advantages of AC over DC, domestic electric circuits. These are your deleted topics. Again, the page numbers which you don't have to read, they are from like 236 to 238 and hope you are happy. Itna sad wala smile mat karo. They are like good topics and I am going to suggest some YouTube channels which will actually help you to clarify these concepts. So watch the video till the end. Let's move chapter 14, sources of energy. Again deleted, मैंने कहा ना मतलब कुछ तो चल रहा है यहाँ पे. The whole thing is deleted. Yeah, the whole chapter is removed. क्या बोलूँ अब मैं, ठीक है. Yeah, our environment, yeah, this is no reduction, study everything, and what all you need to study is, I'll just read out the topics for you. Yes, just a second. Yeah, ecosystem, environmental problems, ozone depletion, waste production and their solutions, biodegradable and non-biodegradable substances. Now the first time which you are not giving me a sad look, I know the reason, because you just simply ignore these environment wale chapters. But don't ignore them, they also carry some amount of weightage and MCQs में बड़ा यही सताते हैं, तो पढ़ लो अच्छे से. And yeah, let's move to chapter number 16. Most of people think the chapter number 16 is deleted, but no, it is not. It is for your internal assessment, and internal assessment mean in your like school class test, pre-boards, in all those exams it will be included. So make sure that you are studying it because you are having those 20 marks for your internals, right? So don't just leave the chapter. Yes, you will give less importance to this chapter because it is for internal assessment. That is okay, but give at least some importance. And even I have provided the notes and the answers of this chapter. Let's see. So what all you need to study in this? Everything you need to study, no reduction. Conservation and judicious use of natural resources, forest and wildlife, coal and petroleum conservation, examples of people's participation for conservation of natural resources, big dams, advantages, limitations, alternatives if any, water harvesting, sustainability of natural resources. And here we are done with all the 16 chapters, which I give you a detailed overview with the page numbers also. All the chapters, notes and answers are available in the form of PDF. Link is in the description. Now this slide is the reason I was saying you to stay till the end, because I am going to suggest some very good YouTube channels for you which are giving the best explanation which will clear all your doubts. Let's see what are they. Yeah, so best YouTube channels. The first one which comes in my list is Edu Mantra. Now I was totally dependent on Edu Mantra, like other than school, if I want to revise or some concept is not clear, I always took help from here. Sir teaching skills are just awesome, like no words for him, and I'm damn sure that you are going to find a great help from this channel. So just search Edu Mantra and then write the chapter name. You will get the videos. Let's move to the second CBSE class videos. Till last year this was not giving any science videos, otherwise I would have surely visit over here. This is again one of the best channels, but I think only chemistry part is available in this channel. So for physics and biology you can refer the first one, or if you don't like, then I am having a third option for you, that is Vedantu class 9th and 10th. And I took some kind of help from it, like the physics. Yeah, physics was good enough. You can go through all other chapters also, like chemistry and biology is also available in this. This CBSE class videos one is specifically for chemistry. Chemistry based explanation यहाँ से मिल गया, ठीक है. देन तुमको फिजिक्स और बायो बच्चा इधर से पढ़ लो. यदु मंत्र से नहीं समझ आ रहा है या लाइक नहीं अच्छा लग रहा द वे ऑफ टीचिंग, देन यू कैन गो टू दी वेदांतु. सो दीज वर द 3 बेस्ट यूट्यूब चैनल्स suggested by me, and that will surely gonna help you. What else? Yeah, some tips. रुक जाओ. Some tips, very important tips. Let's see. Important things to remember. What things you need to remember for chemistry? These are the preparation tips, okay, not exam time tips. Preparation tips: write all the equations for practice, go through all the activities. So please make sure you are having a separate notebook, or just write them in a piece of paper and stick in front of you so that you are daily revising it. Chemistry equations are somewhat like them कि जितना उनको लिखोगे that will go deeper in your mind rather than simply reading them. Right, formulas read कर सकते हैं, equations you need to write. Go through all the activities. In NCERT book you will find n number of activities like activity 3.1, 3.2, 3.3. A particular question will come for 3 marker related to the particular activity. फिर सब लिखना पड़ेगा उसमें. Materials required, last में observation with the proper diagram, labeling and everything. So all the activities which are given in your NCERT textbook, especially for chemistry, हाँ physics की इतनी important नहीं होती है, chemistry, please go through them, learn them by heart. Let's come to biology. Biology, you need to practice the diagrams, especially of the nephron. Please practice them, and especially of the nephron क्योंकि ये mostly asked वाला question है, and जो most of the students just leave it. Now let's come to the physics. You need to practice the numericals, NCERT numericals, solved examples in boards. Not much complicated are asked, like rarely very much complicated numericals they are given. Otherwise the normal ones which you find in NCERT, those kinds of one will be there for sure. Numerical practice is must. List of formulas. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के फार्मूलाज जो हैं और जो दूसरे 1-2 चैप्टर्स में फार्मूलाज हैं, jot them down in a piece of paper and keep revising them. Stick them in front of your like study table, your cupboard, anywhere, and keep on revising the stuffs. So these were the important things and the YouTube channel for which I was telling you to stay with me till the end. Now if you are like very much bored, you can leave. Otherwise, do I have something for you? Let me see. Yeah, sorry. Always write the answer in points. Always write the answer in point means always, okay? 3 marker question to 3 points, 5 marker question to 5 points. Build the proper points and like ऐसा नहीं कि 3 point लिखना है तो कुछ भी लिख दिया. They should have some meaning, they should have some sense. Okay, तुमने और किसी का screenshot लिया हो या ना लिया हो, इसका लेना तो बनता है, correct? Yes, I have one more slide for you, and that is, you are going to nail it, guys. So we are done.